orders, they were all dancing. They wanted me to get in the cage. Ange had, A-N-G-E, had on Alice in Wonderland with white boots that were like this high. I had black boots on. They wanted us to get in the cage for a picture, just one picture, which I was like, for one picture, yes. I said, but you're not leaving me in there with like the other girls. I was like, I'll take one photo and then I'm out. I was like, promise me. And he goes, yeah, he goes, I won't leave you in there, I swear. I'm like, all right, fine. So I went in, I took one set of photos, and then I got out, and I left. And then we went back up outside, because I was not having the whatever was going on in there. But I needed proof that I was in this new pornographic culture that you idiots painted in my pain of having to be a fucking human. So, that's that. Now, I went up to the porch. Somebody told me to go inside to get something, which I did. And then I went in to get my own coat, because it was like everybody just disappeared. And when I went in to get my coat off of these people's bed, there was like a magenta colored, rose colored rug. And there was a bedspread that was like a dirty motel, M-O-T-E-L. It was like one of those really thin polyester, like cheapy shits from like a, I don't know, like a $20 motel out in like, I don't know, I want to say like the Florida region, with like, it was teal and the same color as the carpet, like, not this color, a little more green than this, and then a rose, like almost like a feather or a palm or something, I don't know. It was really fucking like low class, like trash. But I went into the bedroom, and I think I did one of those like to New York, to Russia in one foul swoop, like a couple of seconds. I go through a door, and then all of a sudden it's there. I don't know why my houndstooth jacket was there, but when I walked through the door, there was a man, a very angry, like nervous man with very caramel skin, like pacing, going, why are you wearing that and why are you here? Why am I having a meeting? And I'm like, I was just at the Halloween party. I was like, and I'm just getting my jacket and I'll leave. I don't know who you are, but I don't want to stay in this like bedroom. That would be weird. I was like, so I'll let you be. I was like, I just need my jacket, so because I'm cold and I want to leave. And he's like, you're at the what? He's like, what? He's like, tell me you're joking. And I was like, joking about what? I was like, were you not outside? I was like, and he's like, do you not know who I am? I'm like, these are not my friends. I was like, Anthony invited me to Brad's friend's party. I was like, I don't know anyone here. I was like, except for Brad and Ange. I was like, and I barely know them. I was like, and I just want my jacket because it's one of my favorites. And he was just like, right. He says, if I tell you that my name is Diego, he's like, I gotta make a phone call. And I'm like, okay, can I leave? And he's like, how are you gonna leave? He's like, do you know where this is? And I'm like, I don't know. No, I don't know where this is. I mean, I thought it was like, actually, yeah, I don't know where his friend's house was that they were taking us to the Halloween party. That's a good question. I mean, I assumed it was like Bayport or Sayville or, I don't know, something, or, oh no, was it West Islip maybe, where his mom lives? I don't know, I just assumed it was something on the South Shore of Long Island. He's like, sweetheart, you're in the Palm Club. I'm like, Palm Club? What? I was like, okay, well, I know I've never heard of a palm. All right, now that's kind of weird. I was like, because that word, P-A-L-M, right. I was like, there's nothing like that on Long Island. He's like, no, I know there's nothing like that on Long Island. That's what I'm saying. How are you going to get back to wherever you, how did you, He's like, yeah, all right, so I was like, well, I was just going to grab my jacket off the bed and I was going to walk back through that door and be back into the house that I came in through and then out the sliding glass door onto the deck, and I thought I could just find Anthony and we could leave. That was my plan. And he goes, and he's like, and that's how it works? And I'm like, well, I don't put this much thought normally into all of my actions. I mean, sometimes I do, but usually I'm just on the go and things happen. So, I don't know. Is there something you know that I don't know? I was like, well, and he put his hand on his hip. He goes, well, actually, there's a lot of things I know that you don't know. He goes, but that's what I'm trying to work with your agency group, right? Because we thought one thing and we were finding out a whole nother with you. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, why don't you do that? Why don't you grab your jacket and try to do whatever it is with the sliding glass door and see if you can get back wherever you need to be at. He's like, I have what I need. I was like, okay, and then I did. But now here's the thing. Somehow I got back to my house, I don't know how, without my jacket, without my houndstooth jacket. It was like a black and white with like a little like a hay color underneath, and it had like one button and then it had a tie on it, and it was short. Well, not too short, it was long enough, but it was one of my absolute favorites. And again, I asked Anthony to ask Brad to ask the friend if I got my jacket back, but Anthony's not so good at doing anything that I ask. So, let's think about this. So there's that. Oh, and then another weirdness, actually two weirdnesses. I had a Warren Thompson evening where like we stopped hanging out because some really tall white Nordic blonde woman. I have more respectful words for her, but I don't know exactly what they are because she felt more like a respectful angel of death, ANGELOFDEATH. But I am like different era, ERA altogether. It was weird because then there was also a second woman, which was on the front face of that moment, who was more kowtow, COWTOW. No, that's toe, TAU, right? COWTAU, which is like a TONEDOWN, a toned down version of what some other connection is. So anyway, he said that this was his friend. This is the girl he was dating before we met, and he was going to go back with her, and he didn't know how to tell me, so he invited her over. So this way, I knew for sure with my own eyes, and then he didn't hurt my feelings because he actually really liked me and didn't want to hurt me in any way, shape, or form. But he wanted to be clear that this is the girl he wanted. And I was like, okay, all right. And he's like, all right. He's like, that's it? And I'm like, well, I don't know. Like, what else do you want me to say? It's your life. It's what you want. It's what you said. What are you expecting of me to say? He's like, well, and then he was tongue-tied. He was like, oh. And I was like, all right, well, I wish you all I wish you all well. And then I left. That was it. And but now